Oh wait, if you want to switch it off, you just push it again.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's... Okay. Is everyone there? I hope so. I think we start.
She said we start.
Okay.
Bro, everyone's a mess. I don't know how to do this. She just said start.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon.
Members of the audience, let us all stand up as we usher the graduating classes of 2024.
We will first be starting with the 11 classes. Alia Hasnain Nurani.
Abdul Hamid Mohammed Zahir Baga.
Aditya Vishal Shah.
Amani George Wairi.
Amor Don Nalo.
Andrew Okoth.
Arwa Imran Shahid.
Asmahan Abubakar Mini.
Atia Muhammad Zahir Baga.
Bahja Ahmed Mubarak.
Rel Indigo Suero.
Clara Maya Tele.
Deborah Kavugo Kiro.
Disha Bipin Chandra Rathod.
Emma Wambui Miano.
Hafsa Abubakar Omar Mohammed.
Hana J. Rashid.
Hana Muhammad Anwar Abbas.
Howie Jason Ogonga.
Here Hitesh Pandya.
Iman Salim Bayusu.
Kai Janel Shah.
Kevin Gichuki Karabai.
Christian Sol Pereira.
Laret Chirip Korir.
Mahek Naushad Anwar Ali.
Maliha Sajadali Amirali Jafar.
Malin Mioma Ambura.
Moshe Mosi Ikunda Mtango.
Nishi Rakesh Shavya.
Rawia Said Abdallah Salim Al-Ersi.
Rhea Surya Tanil Shah.
Riyad Abu Bakr, Brian Jimmy Oscar,
Riyad Abu Bakr Bana.
Saz Shah,
Sophie Chao Manyai.
Sumaya Muhammad Eden.
Tatiana Caroline Manyala.
Veer Anand Bagane. Veer Anand Bagane.
Veer Senig.
Zara Anjarwala.
Suhaila Muhammad Abdi Wahab.
That was it for our IGCSE class of 2024. Bahja Ahmed Mubaraka. Now, that was it for our IGCSE class of 2024.
Next up, we present to you the graduating class of the 2023-2024 Year 13s.
Adit Manish Shah.
Afram Pata.
Achit Manish Shah.
Courtney Hera Oyeke.
Dhirav Kilan Kumar Shah.
Diva Tejul Shah.
Hima Haresh Palan.
Kush Sanjay Mohanlal Patel.
Manav Akash Devani.
Nida Nasser Al Mahruki.
Ryan Said Tahir Sheikh Said.
Rima Jimmy Ibrahim Askar.
Samuel Kasimwe Panga.
Shreya Sanjay Dodia.
Suki Winifred Nyambura Gikandi.
Tanay Hilesh Shah.
Trevor Kasango Mwamisi.
Uzma Sheikh.
Uzma, please walk a bit faster. Vatsal Anish Shah.
Raj Amit Shah.
Vaibhav Kakodi Parambat.
Hafsa Abubakar Omar Muhammad.
Iman Salim Bayusuf. That's it for our graduates.
May we all please remain standing for the national anthem, school prayer, Jain prayer, and school song. Thank you.
We will now have the national anthem.
Please remain standing for the school prayer. Repeat after us.
Help us, O God.
In our work at school,
Make us quick to learn all our lessons.
bless us with excellent health and lead us to form good habits.
Guide us to become kind.
Gentle and noble citizens.
Amen.
And now the Jain prayer led by Ms. Rekha.
Put your hands together and repeat after us. Help. Om Namo Arihantanam. Om Namo Siddhanam. Om Namo Ayariyanam. Om Namo.
Thank you. You may all now take your seats.
To our SMC chairperson, Mr. Tejul Shah, head of school, Ms. Mildred Aseo, members of teaching and support staff, parents, students. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a very good afternoon to you all and a warm welcome to this year's graduation ceremony. Today is the day. Today is an exciting day. Today is the day you all graduate. In today's event, I, Imran Sheikh, will be your MC alongside
Zara Haji.
First and foremost, I would like to congratulate everyone, including myself, for being here today. On this momentous occasion, we are gathered to celebrate and acknowledge all the progress we have made.
However, today is not only about reflecting on the past, but also looking forward with hope and anticipation. Armed with the knowledge and experiences gained here, the world offers endless opportunities awaiting your courage and determination. Congratulations on reaching this significant milestone, and may your future be bright with success and fulfillment. To the A11s, I remember first finding out we have to go through the PA journey with you. We weren't too happy, but at that time we were unaware that this would in fact be the best group to ever suffer with. From the dances to the endless hikes, the memories are forever paved in our brains. Being younger than us, you'd think that they would learn more from us. But let me tell you, this class has taught us to always have our spirits uplifted. They've taught us resilience, and they've taught us determination. Having walked this path myself, Year 11s that are deciding to continue their A-levels this year, I extend a warm welcome. For the Year 13s, today marks a significant milestone as you prepare to bid farewell to these revered corridors and venture into the wider world. Reflecting on your time here, I'm struck by the immense effort, dedication, and perseverance that has brought you to this pivotal juncture. Your accomplishments stand as a testament to your resilient and unwavering pursuit of excellence. Understand that you leave behind a legacy of achievement that will serve as inspiration for future classes.
As the Year 11 students start their final leg of their high school journey, the Year 13 students will commence on a new journey in higher education, be it a college or university. This experience will be novel and come with its own challenges, which each student will need to overcome and excel at what they do best. This journey will be filled with new and exciting experiences and self-discoveries that will enable each one of you to excel in your own unique way. At the end of the day, we're immensely proud of all your achievements, but we can't forget this whole operation wasn't a one-man's mission. It was accompanied by your teachers who were there for you when you needed them the most, who not only sacrificed their time for you, but also inconvenienced themselves to help you, whether it be after school, in the afternoon, or in the morning for those dreadful morning classes. From the words of wisdom and talks from Mr. Geddy, and we can't forget about Mr. Muya, with his classic and my favorite quote, which goes like, "Failing to plan is planning to fail." And perhaps the not so nice and threatening motivational death stares from Mr. Julius as you pass by him in the corridors.
We love you, Mr. Julius.
Unfortunately, I can't mention all the teachers by name, but I would like to appreciate all of our teachers for playing a vital role in our continued success and accomplishments. Thank you, Walimu Wote. I feel like I'm missing something. All right, that's it! I remember now. We have the players, teammates, and finally, the supporters, completing the puzzle. Your parents have supported you through and through. They've been with you from day one. They've seen you grow from the tiny little tots that you were to the intelligent, beautiful, and handsome young men that you are today. That's something else you should thank them for. Your successes are their successes. Let me let you in on a little secret. Your parents are the only people in this world who want you to do better than them. Don't you ever forget that.
For the year 13s, your educational journey at Oshwal Academy, Mombasa is complete. Well done. Congratulations. Like Michael Ulshner says, the bad news is that time flies sooner as your next adventure waits. But if you can't come back, at least cherish the memories you still hold dear to your heart. And as for the 11s, I hope I haven't lost you. This is a reminder to appreciate and live every second of your school life, as everything is not forever. Well, that's a good thing. It pushes us out of our comfort zone.
Speaking of being pushed out of our comfort zone, our music department has been working very hard lately, pushing our students to greatness. Today's first musical performance will be carried out by the year 8, 9, and 10 classes. The song is titled
A Sky Full of Stars.
Musicians and performers, you have the floor. It's your time to shine and do what you do best.
If I had the voice to do it, I would definitely be singing alongside them.
Perhaps it's better you don't.
We'll be now moving on to the student speeches. Emma Miano. Is it on? Bringing our first speaker on stage, this student has worked really hard over the years. However, we must say it was worth the trouble. Having multiple interests in various fields, such as swimming, has not stopped her from achieving her academic goals. Ladies and gentlemen, her speech is titled
From here on.
Please applaud our first outstanding performer, Emma Miano, as she makes her way to the stage.
Caps in the air, dreams take flight, hearts filled with hope, with their futures bright. Together we stand ready to soar, graduates today, but bound for more. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, family, friends, my fellow graduates, and my irritating brother Matthew, I feel deeply honored to stand here today. At first, it felt rather impossible to accumulate 11 years of our lives into a 3-minute speech. All our memories, experiences, and moments we've shared, but I'll try my best to do it justice. Today, we stand on the precipice of a new chapter, united by our shared experiences, triumphs, challenges, and dreams. It is a day to honor the journey we have traveled and to look forward with excitement to the path that lies ahead. We began this journey as children, each with our unique stories, aspirations, and fears. Over the years, we have grown, learned, and evolved. We have faced challenges that seemed insurmountable, and yet here we are, stronger, wiser, and more resilient. We have built friendships that will last a lifetime, discovered passions that will drive us, and most importantly, and I can confidently say that we became a family in the process. To our friends, thank you for being our support system, our partners in crime, and our chosen family. The memories we've created, the laughter we've shared, and the bonds we've forged will remain with us for a lifetime. You've made this journey not just bearable, but unforgettable. Our time has been marked by many unforgettable moments. We've laughed, cried, stayed up late working on projects, and celebrated each other's successes. Like when we spent months working on the same crop of maize under the boss's tutelage. Trust me, I would have never imagined us becoming the newest contributors of Operation Feed the Nation. But it made us stronger, literally. We've had the privilege of being taught by incredible teachers who have inspired us to think critically, to dream big, and to strive for excellence. They have not only imparted knowledge on us, but have also instilled in us values of integrity, perseverance, and compassion. From chasing the boss's quick steps with your long overdue homework, to raising Miss Irene's blood pressure in the labs, to the countless hours spent studying in the library, I think it's safe to say we all owe Miss Helen an apology. But we also owe ourselves a debt of gratitude. We've been each other's confidants, motivators, and allies. For some of us, we have literally grown up together from when we were in diapers and have pushed each other to be better, to reach higher, and to never, ever give up. Together, we have created a community that is inclusive, supportive, and inspiring. We have weaved our moments into the school's tapestry, and our souls shall be intertwined forever, lingering in the hallways we once walked. Today, we celebrate not just the end of this chapter, but the beginning of something extraordinary. We are stepping into a world that is vast, complex, and full of opportunities. It is a world that needs our passion, our innovation, and our courage. We have the power to make a difference, to be the change we wish to see, and to leave a lasting impact on the world. I want to take a heartfelt moment to thank my family, whose unwavering support and love have been the bedrock through every single high and low. Your sacrifices, encouragement, and belief in me have been the silent force driving me forward, even when the road seemed impossible. Mom, Dad, your constant presence, your wisdom, and your endless patience have shaped me into who I am today. I'm profoundly grateful for your guidance and love, and I carry your strength and spirit with me in every single step I take. You truly are my best friends, and I thank you from the depths of my heart. And to my immaculate brother, who wouldn't be too happy if I left him out, thank you for being there for me and looking out for me always, and for pushing me to continuously try and reach my full potential. I wouldn't be where I am without you. The main message I wish to leave behind is rather simple. It's to be authentic. Let's face it, authenticity is absolutely refreshing. But being authentic means admitting that you still don't understand how the finance bill works. But hey, that's what Gen Z bloggers are here for, right? Authenticity is about being true to yourself, which sounds easy, right? Just be yourself. Except, of course, on job interviews, family gatherings, and when you're trying to find your bearing in the outside world. You see, we live in a world where being authentic is like trying to find a unicorn in a petting zoo. Everyone's looking for it, but no one really knows what it looks like. Authenticity means embracing your quirks, your flaws, and what makes you, you. We need to celebrate authenticity in all its messy, glorious, and slightly embarrassing forms. Because at the end of the day, being true to yourself is the best gift you can give to the world. And remember, even if you're a little weird, a lot quirky, and totally unique, you're exactly who you're supposed to be. Being authentic means showing up for yourself, not the version you think others want to see. It's about saying, this is me, take it or leave it. And if they choose to leave it, well, that's their loss. Because the world is oversaturated with copycats. And for those beginning this daunting chapter in their life, it is very easy to lose yourself and what you stand for. So, as you step into the next chapter, carry yourself with the lessons you've learned and the values you've upheld. Remember that success is not measured by our achievements, but by our character, our kindness, and our ability to lift others up. In the face of uncertainty, approach your future with hope and determination. I just want to say that this is not an ending, but a beautiful beginning. From here on, our journey takes a new direction, one filled with endless possibilities and boundless opportunities. We stand at the threshold of our own future, armed with the knowledge we've gained, the friendships we've forged, and the resilience we've cultivated. As we step into this new chapter, let us carry forward with the spirit of determination and curiosity that has brought us here at this very moment. From here on, let's embrace the challenges that come our way with courage and confidence. Let us strive to make a difference in the world, to be the voices of change and the beacons of hope. Let us remain true to our values, always acting with integrity and compassion. From here on, we are not just graduates. We are leaders, we are innovators, and we are the dreamers of tomorrow. The world is waiting for our ideas, our passions, and our drive to make it a better place. Let us move forward with a purpose, knowing that we have the power to shape our destinies and leave a lasting impact on the world. So, as we stand together one final time as classmates, let us look to the future with hope and excitement. Let us take bold steps, make meaningful connections, and pursue our dreams relentlessly. Congratulations, class of 2024. From here on, the future is ours to create. From here on, do not be afraid to take the road less taken. Thank you.
Wow. Self-respect is very important. That was truly energizing, Emma Miano. A round of applause as she takes her seat.
Now, it is our pleasure to introduce you to a resilient graduate and exceptional swimmer. Throughout his academic journey, he has shown incredible perseverance and dedication. In the pool, he has demonstrated outstanding skill and determination. Please join me in recognizing Riyadh Bana's achievements and celebrating his remarkable journey with his speech titled, "Success and Greatness Cannot Be Rushed."
Ladies and gentlemen, teachers and proud parents, and most importantly, the remarkable graduates of year 11 and 13. After 11 years, I don't know whether to be happy or sad to have accomplished this milestone, as there have been plenty emotional roller coasters and plenty happy moments I've enjoyed in these 11 years. But most importantly, I'd like to congratulate my classmates and the year 13 students for graduating, and I'd also like to thank all of our teachers for supporting us throughout this journey. In the past 11 years, what I have learned is that greatness and success should not be rushed. Don't get me wrong. I have learned this lesson through hard work and years of swimming training, as before I could barely win a medal at a swimming competition, which would drown me in doubt and leave me discouraged. But now I go into competitions knowing I'm going to come out a winner. And as I am also one of the best swimmers within the country, representing Kenya's national swimming team on various occasions, together with my brother, Ridwan. From the moment I joined Year 9, I wondered how I was going to survive being in Mr. Julius's math class. But with hard work and determination, I tried to finish all of his assignments, even though sometimes I forgot and was kicked out of class with my friends. I never let it stop me from going forward and continuing to work hard in class. Lastly, I'd like to end my speech with a quote once said by my favorite swimmer, Michael Phelps. If you want to be the best, you have to do things that other people aren't willing to do. Once again, I extend a congratulations to the graduating classes of year 11 and 13 and hope for all of us to achieve success. Lastly, reject Finance Bill 2024. Thank you very much.
Me and Riyadh go way back. He's a person who, when he puts his mind into something, he achieves it.
Next up, we have Nishi. We have a student who is very polite and has been a really consistent scholar in her academics. Please join me in welcoming her, a true exemplar of excellence both in her academics and swimming. She has not only achieved outstanding academic success, but also excels in the pool with her remarkable swimming prowess. Let's applaud Nishi Chavdia, our second outstanding performer. Her dedication and achievements in both spheres as we welcome her on the stage to kindly deliver her speech titled, "The Power of Not Knowing."
My sister stood here twice in this very position to deliver her graduation speeches. So today presents a hat trick for the Shavdia family. Previously sitting in the audience, I've often wondered while she standing here felt exhilaration or nervousness. But nonetheless, it is an incredible honor to stand before so many distinguished people. The school managing committee, our hard-working heads at Oshwal, patient parents, terrific teachers, and superb students who have traveled far and close to be here to celebrate a marvelous milestone. Many of you may not know my name, Nishi Shavdia, but that's okay, as no one can know everything. Admittedly, this was a harder speech to write than my literature essays, because 11 years at OAM have been so dynamic. How many of you have read the Divergent trilogy? It is a fiction story set in a dystopian world. We too live in a dystopian-like world where everything can be changed in the blink of an eye. Remember COVID? The only constant within our world is change. But change evokes uncertainty. Uncertainty evokes the fear of not knowing. Our year 11 have experienced more than its fair share of the unknown. New teachers, new heads, and new ways of learning. Today, I want to convince you of something counterintuitive that I have learned from change. This is the power of not knowing. There was a lot I didn't know. The words "I don't know" used to make me feel nervous, anxious, and powerless. like there was no way through a problem, as if I was admitting defeat. Throughout the years, I found myself redefining this feeling of not knowing. I discovered a newfound power in how much I didn't know. For example, history is about the stories we don't know as much as the stories we do. In chemistry practicals, we often look for unknown ions not indicated on the paper. In drama, we analyze characters' voices not expressed through their words, but rather their actions, which leads us to understand volumes. I realized from these moments of uncertainty that something greater that I could ever imagine grew. Remember, it's not what you don't know, but how you navigate through these moments of uncertainty, which will set you apart moving forward. Change is uncomfortable, but I encourage you to dive deep into the end of discomfort and engage with these nuances. In that respect, I thank the entire OAM staff and faculty, as well as our parents and friends, who made change so manageable for us. Emily Dickinson once said, "Not knowing when the dawn will come, I open every door." So congratulations to the graduating classes of Year 11 and Year 13, and may all doors open for you to achieve success, and all the best till we meet again.
Absolutely touching that was.
That's it for our Year 11 speakers. But before we get into the Year 13 student speeches, we have a bit of entertainment, something to wake us up and get into that graduation spirit. Our next performance is a musical done by the Year 11s.
when you give the right person the right instrument, it creates a masterpiece. You can never go wrong with the musical played by the drums, electric guitar, and piano. I have to say, both performances were really solid. If I had to choose, I'm not sure which one I'd pick, but you can be the judge of that. Next, we'll be moving on to the Year 13 student speeches.
As a Year 13 graduate, this next speaker embodies the essence of an all-rounder. Beyond excelling in academics with her impressive grades and achievements, she has actively contributed in extracurricular activities such as sports, arts, and clubs. Her commitment to excellence and leadership has left a lasting impact on our school community. Please join me in celebrating Courtney Oyeke's accomplishments and wishing her continued success as she makes her way to the stage to deliver her speech, named Milestone.
Honored guests, parents, teachers, and fellow graduates of the class of 2024. Wow, can you believe it? Today is finally the day. It feels so surreal standing here and reflecting on all the memories we've had and the challenges we've faced and conquered together. First off, let's take a moment to thank everyone who's been here for us every step of the way. We've been fortunate to have unwavering support from those closest to us. Our first teachers were our parents, who instilled in us the values of perseverance, curiosity, and kindness, long before we set foot in front of a classroom. They were the ones who taught us how to tie our shoes, encouraged us to ask questions, and celebrated every small victory with unwavering pride. As we grew older, our teachers in school took over the responsibility of shaping our minds and nurturing our potential. They not only imparted knowledge, but also inspired us to reach for the stars. Alongside them were our coaches and mentors, guiding us through challenges on and off the field, and teaching us the importance of teamwork, resilience, and sportsmanship. 13 years, not including kindergarten or playgroup. 13 years we spent in school, but it doesn't feel like a long time, but it is. Now in September approaches, we won't be able to come back here. We're expected to go out into the world and become functioning adults. I'm going to miss our class. Though I only came here a few years ago, I've made friends and memories here. My favorite memory was on the day we first had our first written exam. We had already done our ICT exams, but they were on computers, so our first written one was very nerve-wracking. We were so nervous that we came together in like a huddle, and people volunteered to pray. For me, the idea of us coming together and encouraging each other and comforting each other is what makes it so memorable. We then wished each other the best, and we came right here to do our exams. We may not be the greatest at planning get-togethers as a class, but we still help each other whenever needed. Like when someone needs help understanding a concept in math, another takes the time to explain it to them. Or better yet, I may not have done ICT after year 11, but I heard some of my classmates who did found it challenging. So they came together, divided the syllabus between each other, and each person took a section, learnt it, and taught it to each other. What better way to learn a concept than through your peers, right? Albert Einstein once said, and I quote, "Everyone is a genius, but if we judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it's stupid." We all have strengths and weaknesses. For some, those strengths are in academics. For others, it's in sports. And for others, they're blessed with street smarts. Use your strengths, take risks, though legal and ethical risks, to find skills that better shape the path that you want to walk down and be ahead in life. A word of advice to the graduating Year 11 students: if you do decide to do AS and A levels, the work gets much harder, more complicated, and more detailed compared to Year 10 and 11. And I'm sure those of you who have older siblings have been told so. Before we started Year 12, we were warned about this by the previous classes.
Thank you very much for that generous introduction to me. I am indeed humbled. My fellow graduates, teachers, parents, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you all. With a profound sense of gratitude, I stand before you today, honored to give my address for the last time as the head boy of Oshwal Academy, Mombasa. We have gathered to celebrate the culmination of many years of great learning, great teaching, and great fun. Only today have I realized the true meaning and value of the OAM slogan. I joined OAM in the year 2011 as a child of 6 years of age. 13 years later, as a young adult, I am filled with a mix of emotions: pride in our accomplishments, nostalgia for the memories we've created, and excitement for the journey that lies ahead of each one of us. Our years in school have been a whirlwind of experiences, challenges, and growth. From the early mornings of prefect duties to the late nights of studying for exams, we have persevered and thrived together as a class. On behalf of all my fellow graduates, I would firstly like to express our deepest gratitude to the teaching faculty at OAM. The values of hard work, honesty, integrity, resilience, and respect that have been instilled into us over the past 13 years have helped us overcome so many things, and by the most brilliant teaching minds in Mombasa, we could not appreciate you more. You have molded us and helped us become the persons that we are today, mature, confident, and brilliant in every way. The love and guidance from Ms. Jacqueline Aminga, our former head of school, to the insightful A-level English lessons with Ms. Mildred Aseo, our current head of school. The entertaining chemistry lessons with Mr. Eric Omar, when he would educate us on the adverse effects of watching TikTok instead of studying the periodic table. The enriching business and accounting discussions with Mr. Richard Kangu and Mr. Kennedy Simiu, and the most entertaining geography lessons with Mr. Hassan Bakari on Monday mornings, which always began with a discussion on how our Saturday night activities were. All these are memories that we will carry for the rest of our lives. With equal gratitude, I would like to acknowledge and thank all the parents and families of every graduate. Your unconditional love, belief in our abilities, the many sacrifices you have made, and the constant encouragement you have given us have been instrumental in our growth and our journey. For that, we will be forever grateful. As we stand on the brink of a new chapter in our lives, let's take a trip down memory lane of our days at OAM, where every corner holds a story and every hallway echoes with laughter. On a lighter note, I will never forget the number of times Mr. Rajesh confiscated our cricket balls whilst we were playing cricket in the prohibited KG amphitheater area. And I also vividly remember the numerous in-house detentions my friends Vatsal, Rahul, Archit, and I were in, due to skiving almost all Mr. Julius's maths lessons in year 8. However, Being elected as head boy of OAM brought an incredible change and maturity in me, as it enabled me to be the all-important link between the teaching fraternity and the student body. In establishing and founding the OAM Law Club and being its first president gave me my calling to pursue law. Some of us may take these experiences for granted, but little do we know it is these very experiences that unfold our paths and shape our destinies. As we celebrate our achievements, both as individuals and collectively, it is important to remember that success is not solely measured by grades or titles. It is about the lessons that we have learned, the obstacles we have overcome, and the growth we have experienced along the way. The true mark of success lies in the impact we make on the world and the lives of those around us. To my class of 2024, I have this to say: you must dare to dream big, push every boundary, and strive for excellence and significance. We have been equipped with the tools necessary to be successful, and we must use them to the best of our abilities. Chase your dreams and embrace every challenge as you forge ahead in life. As we bid farewell to the halls of OAM that have been our second home for the past 13 years, let us remember the bonds we've formed and the memories we've created. Congratulations to each and every one of you on your remarkable achievements, and here's wishing you every success. Thank you.
That right there was my allié, my boss. Thank you for imparting your words of wisdom, Manav. Coincidentally, the next speaker, Rima, is our head girl. Oh wow, we had the head boy, now the head girl. What are the odds?
Rima has been a go-getter from the start. From keeping her academics tip-top to venturing into several extracurricular activities, such as leadership roles, from participating in the Cradle Cup to qualifying as one of the Legos League Championship finalists in Kenya, she's also the president of our Interact Club and our beloved head girl that we know today. Let us all applaud Rima Askar as she gracefully approaches the platform to share her speech titled "The Final Bell, A New Beginning."
17 years, 204 months, 6,205 days is the amount of time that I have roamed these familiar halls. And now it's all coming to an end. 3 hours, 180 minutes, 10,800 seconds. The amount of time we have left in our final year before our lives begin. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and my fellow graduates. I am Rima Askar, the Oshal Academy Mombasa head girl of the academic year 2023-2024. As kids, we never thought this day would come. We prayed for its quick delivery, crossed days of our calendars, used countless birthday wishes, dreaming of growing up. And now that it's here, I'm sorry it is. Because it means leaving friends who inspire me and teachers who have been my mentors. So many people who have shaped my life and my fellow graduates' lives impermeably and forever. From the laughter we've shared in these hallways to the late night study sessions, these moments have shaped us into who we are today. It's funny how what once seemed mundane now holds a special place in all of our hearts. We often take for granted the simplicity and the comfort of our school routine, only to realize its true value when it's gone. Now, as we stand on the threshold of adulthood, we wish our biggest worries were making silly mistakes in papers or facing the wrath of Mr. Julius in the mornings. Becoming head girl meant a lot to me. It's aligned with my goal of being a positive role model especially for our diverse student body. I wanted to nurture a culture of creativity and inclusivity, making our school a welcoming place for everybody. It has been a tremendous and emotional experience. I've learned countless valuable lessons during my tenure, and I just want to thank the entire student body and Ms. Jacqueline Aminga for sticking with Manav, the deputies, and I throughout the year. But as we turn the page to this new chapter, the friendships we've formed and the knowledge we've acquired and the growth we've experienced are the foundations upon which we will build our futures. Disclaimer, the real world sucks, guys. And I'm terrified for some of you, especially those of you who can't just let classrooms be classrooms, the ones who imagine it as a cricket field. But that's okay, because our class 2024 will persevere and surmount any obstacles thrown at us. Yes, those obstacles may include doing your own laundry, doing your own taxes, and for most of you, cooking more than just noodles. Thank you to all my teachers who have guided me and helped me continuously over the span of my time at Oswald, from playgroup to A-levels. I think I should get my apologies out now so I can graduate guilt-free. So to Mr. Nick, I'm sorry for always forgetting the negative sign. To Miss Irene, I'm sorry for always messaging you at the weirdest times. To Mr. Andrew, I'm sorry for never asking you a serious question in your class. And to Mr. Geddy, I'm especially sorry for making you order double viazis every morning from Zainabu. To the A11s, congratulations, you did it. However, the road doesn't end there. To those of you leaving school, I wish you the best of luck. However, to those of you continuing on with your A-levels, as Courtney has said, be prepared for anything. When Miss Mildred and Mr. Julius give you the A-levels is a different ball game speech, please make sure you listen, because before you know it, you're sat in the exam room in the hall and you're wondering why you ever continued on with your A-levels in the first place. Remember, tough times never last, only tough people do. So, from my first day to this final goodbye, we've all learned, we've changed, and most importantly, we've grown. Holding on to the end with our cherished memories for when we see each other again, when there'll be more remember whens than haze. And while we can look back at them in sadness, I prefer to look back at them fondly, because as some endings become even better beginnings. So after a whole 17 years at Oshal Academy, Mombasa, goodbye.
And now, that right there is my boss. That's someone I look up to. By the way, Mr. Geddy is my supplier. Why did you expose him?
Moving on, the next speaker is the, drum roll, the valedictorian who has not only achieved a lot in her academics, but also inspired the hearts of many. Her ability to rise to the occasion and set an example is very commendable. She is a brilliant, highly focused young lady who strives to achieve her very best. She was one of the high flyers in her O-level and AS level exams. That stands as a powerful testament. Uzma received the highest achievement award from Cambridge from being the top student in Kenya in history. Quite the scholar. She was also the Secretary General for the OAM 2022, who captured the interests of many. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Uzma Sheikh to the stage to deliver her speech titled, Tomorrow Never Dies.
Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow never dies. In the words of Honorable Dr. Erica Uma, those of you who are vastly traveled will at once recognize the thrilling 90s action blockbuster spectacular, starring a charming Pierce Brosnan, in a return performance as Mr. Shaken, not stirred, himself, James Bond. Sitting down to watch a Bond film in many ways is just like going through high school. Just like Bond, you are always racing against a clock to get from one class to another. Our PE classes with Coach Tom are basically action scenes where we all do our own stunts. And our physics class has definitely had experiences in neutralizing explosives, Gede grenades, and Benedict bombs. Tomorrow Never Dies is not only an exciting film, but an important phrase that has shaped my journey through OAM and has led me here today. It is a statement of optimism, encapsulating the idea that despite the shortcomings of the past and challenges of the present, there is always a better tomorrow on the horizon. That tomorrow is eternal and is something I have always strived for. Additionally, it was the theme of the 19th annual OAM UN conference that I presided over. So, if Mr. Muya will permit the extended metaphor, and I haven't started to sound like PLO Lumumba, if we take our lives thus far as this fun, exhilarating movie, it seems that with this graduation, we are fast approaching the end credits. Ladies and gentlemen, before we head out into tomorrow, the name's Sheikh, Uzma Sheikh. And I invite you to strap yourselves into the passenger seat of my Aston Martin. Please be careful not to press the eject button for a cruise down memory lane. My journey at Austral Academy began 13 years ago. Whoa, it feels strange to say that aloud. Yes, this movie has a long runtime, 13 years of learning, growing, and making excuses not to go swimming alongside you all has truly been an honor. Let your minds wander back to year one, when we would sprint at full speed to the playground, jumping and clambering around like monkeys, bursting with energy. Or perhaps to year six, when we pulled off that super secret birthday party for Miss Wango, and also managed to dodge our checkpoint exams. Not to mention our class trips in year 9 that Mr. Bakari transformed into exotic safaris, allowing us to explore the vast beauty and rich heritage of our beloved country, Kenya. From scaling the heights of hills of the Shaitani lava flows in Savo West, to admiring the majestic architecture of Lord Egerton Castle in Nakuru. Thank you to my classmates for these memories that have been emblazoned in my mind and that I can forever cherish. My time at Oshwal has been a wellspring for extracurricular opportunities and activities. MUN, for example, has been a crucial stepping stone to shaping me into who I am, challenging me in understanding matters at the world stage and propelling me to speak my mind concisely with confidence and poise. 2 years ago, the baton of Secretary General of the Austral Academy Model United Nations was passed on to me, and with it, the extremely gratifying experience to be the leader of the first ever all-female executive committee. Hip, hip, hooray for the birds of prey. The cherry on top was definitely my interactions with the delegates. From the laughter, the motions, and the memes, to the more somber moments, I hope I have inspired them as they inspired me. The annual conference I headed, themed, say it with me now, Tomorrow Never Dies, was a beacon of hope, reassuring the delegates in dark times of the brighter future on the horizon. I have also had the pleasure of being part of our School Rounders team, which has not only taught me to scream "no" at the top of my voice, but also shown me the sweetness of friendship and camaraderie between teammates. While my journey at OAM has had its fair share of second act twists, dramatic moments, and other undulations, there has always been one constant: the supportive OAM family, who I would be remiss not to acknowledge. Firstly, I must thank our selfless, diligent teachers, the pillars of this institution, to whom we turn for guidance and who have always taken the chaos we throw upon them in their stride. They have each molded me into who I am today. From Mr. Nicodemus, the maths guru, who helped me finally conquer my fear of vectors, to Mr. Geddy, better known as Papa G, who always shared his Viazi and Mahambri with us. Not to mention my year 1 class teacher, Miss Mary, who welcomed 6-year-old me with open arms to this school. And of course, I can't forget our head of school, Miss Mildred, who is always ready to lend an ear and is the epitome of determination. I can't mention all my wonderful teachers, but from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you to the entire OAM staff and faculty. A big thank you also to our beloved parents who drove us to school sometimes as early as 6:30 a.m. and always made sure we were well taken care of. Friends, parents, teachers, we have come to the final scene of this film. It is time to say goodbye and look toward the next chapter. However, I am not one for tearful goodbyes, so instead I will say, see you later, whether that be via video call on FaceTime or back in Mombasa a year from now, or even perhaps at the red carpet premiere of the next Bond film. Who knows, I may even have a lead role. As we take the next step, I urge you to remember the invaluable lessons we learned here. To my classmates, congratulations. Reaching where we are today has been no easy feat. Look to tomorrow and plan to seize it for yourselves. Good luck. I wish you the best in all your endeavors.
For those of you who don't know, the girl that just stood before you is not only the valedictorian for this year, but also my sister. And Uzma, it doesn't always happen, but I have to say, this time I'm impressed. Ladies and gentlemen, a wise turtle who goes by the name Master Ugwe once said, "Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift." That is why it's called the present. Today we celebrate your achievements, but tomorrow is yours to forge your own path.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard the year 11s and the year 13s. Now a word from our one and only head of school, Miss Mildred Aseo. Please give her a round of applause as she makes her way to the stage.
Everyone, I think we can do better than that. Another round of applause for Miss Mildred.
Good afternoon. Our chief guest speakers, Professor Sarah Kinyanjui and Mr. Jinal Dilip Kumar Shah. The chairman of the School Management Committee, Mombasa, Mr. Tejul Gulabchand Shah. SMC members present, our special guests for the day, our graduates, parents, OAM staff, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. This is a unique occasion. Despite the many challenges we have had throughout the year, today we gather here to celebrate success and to celebrate milestones. First and foremost, I would like to thank your parents for having entrusted your educational life with us over the years. It has not been easy, but the sacrifices and the time have been worth it. Please give a round of applause to our dear parents. Somehow, in the history of the Academy, each and every graduating class has a distinct personality. For year 13s, your personality is that of resilience. Your personality is that of intelligence. Your personality is that of creativity. Your personality is that of top academic achievers, great sportsmen, and women, leaders, and presidents. I speak not only for your teachers, but for myself. For I have had the privilege to teach you English, year 11, 12, and 13, as we navigated and explored together, trying to find those ambitious words to use in our writing. And yes, we did find them. Unlike my colleagues in the maths department, who've always been looking for the value of X and have never found it. Or in the chemistry department, who are ever looking for those ions and covalent bonds, not sure again whether they have found them. Year 13, like many of you have said, come September, we will not be driving into the gates of Oshual Academy, Mombasa anymore. So in some way, it is an inevitable goodbye for us today. However, as you go out there, Oshual has given you various platforms. Oshual has nurtured you to be leaders. Oshual has nurtured you to be innovators. Oshual has nurtured you to embrace change and diversity. What OAM has taught you is enough to propel you to greater heights. And from today on, believe you're an achiever and you will be an achiever. And for the year 11s, just like we have seen on stage, there are excellent musicians amongst you. We have excellent sportsmen and women. We have excellent scholars seated amongst you this afternoon. And yes, equally so, we do have great risk takers seated amongst you this afternoon. To say it all, you have given us what actually we can call bragging rights to some of the achievements we have had so far. Congratulations to you both, and a big round of applause for yourselves. To both year 11 and year 13, we have faith in you. We have valued your time with us, and we hope we have given you values and memories you will carry on towards the rest of your lives. Whatever trajectory your life takes, we have actually empowered you to be leaders. Go out there and be leaders. We have empowered you to be innovators. Please go out there and innovate that which has not been found. In this era of AI, value human relations. Do not spend your lives looking for happiness. Instead, do good to others, and happiness will locate you wherever you will be. In this world of AI, not sure what is to be innovated next, instead, invest in human relations, for then only shared ideas can give birth to new ideas. continuously work on improving yourselves. There are many times when you will succeed in whatever you're doing, and there are also many times when you will fail at your first attempt. What determines the next direction of your life is how you pick yourself up and move forward. So whatever it is that the choice you make, let me speak a blessing over your lives. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. Good afternoon and thank you. I now take this opportunity to introduce the chairman of this Mombasa Management Committee, Mr. Tijul Shah. Please welcome to the stage and give him a round of applause as he walks to the stage. We can do better than that, please.
The guest speakers, members of my school management committee, respected parents, esteemed faculty, and our brilliant graduates, a very good afternoon to you all. It is indeed a great honor to be part of this beautiful day, to share in your joy of accomplishments. In a world where instant gratification often takes over, we have every reason to celebrate those who follow the process to the end. You, our graduates, have demonstrated remarkable patience over the 15 to 17 years of your schooling journey, with most being entirely at Oswal Academy, Mombasa. Congratulations. To the parents and graduates who have supported to the parents and guardians who have supported these graduates enduring all the challenges along the way, we applaud you. Raising and educating children is something we may take for granted, but we know many families struggle across the nation and the world. Thank you and sincere appreciation for choosing Oswal Academy, Mombasa for your child's education. To the teachers and all who have guided them, thank you. Dear graduates, Oswal Academy, Mombasa has been your second home for many years, providing a platform for you to excel in diverse ways. With our rich co-curricular programs, many of you have built amazing portfolios. Over the years, you enjoyed a variety of sports, public speaking through MUN, World Scholars, inter-house and inter-school debates, and more. Oswal Academy Mombasa has enabled you to learn entrepreneurial skills and engage in community service through bake sales, non-uniform days, clubs, and many more activities. I am confident that besides academic excellence, you have developed holistically. To the year 11 graduates, we hope you will continue with the A-levels. A-levels plays a significant role in maturing you and preparing you for life beyond high school. We wish you the best as you progress to that level. To the year 13 graduates, some of whom I have had the pleasure of knowing personally over the last 13 years and beyond. You have the choice of heading straight to university or college at home or abroad, or taking a gap year to think deeply about your next step. Whichever direction you choose, know that the world is evolving rapidly and you need to be smart in your moves. Move beyond depending on book knowledge to being street smart. Yes, I repeat, street smart. Otherwise, you may find yourself overqualified but jobless or without meaningful venture. Aim to be an all-rounder. Research what skills are in demand and be ready to keep unlearning and relearning. Alvin Toffler, a famous American writer and futurist, said it best. Quote, "The illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. In the age of artificial intelligence, you must adapt." We wish you a great success in your next levels. Congratulations and best wishes to all of you in your future endeavors. Jai Yoshwal and God bless.
I'm not sure if everyone knows this, but in the hall, at this moment, at this time, we have two very special guest speakers with us today.
I would like to call upon Mr. Malaya to reveal the identities of the two very special guest speakers we have today.
A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is my privilege and honor to welcome our distinguished first chief guest speaker, Professor Sarah Murunga Kenyanjui, who is an academic, consultant, advocate of the High Court of Kenya, accredited counsel at the International Criminal Court, and a certified professional mediator. She teaches law at the University of Nairobi, Mombasa campus, and is currently the Associate Dean of the Mombasa campus. Professor Kenyanjui also coordinates a regional Master of Arts in Women, Children, and Nature Rights in Environmental Governance program. The program draws faculty and students from Oslo, Kenya, Zimbabwe, and Malawi. She holds a PhD in law with a focus on criminal justice and restorative justice from the University of Leicester, a Master's of Law in Development, LLM with distinction from the University of Warwick, and a Bachelor of Laws, LLB honors from the University of Nairobi. Professor Kenyanjui has research interest in criminal justice, restorative justice, human rights, international criminal law, child justice, gender justice, environmental governance from a woman's and children's rights perspective, transitional justice, mediation, and technology as a facilitator of justice. She is among the leading academics in criminal justice in Kenya and has served as a consultant for national, regional, and international institutions. For community service, Professor Kenyanjui runs a project for children in conflict with the law at the Likoni Remand Home. As a crime prevention mechanism and to nurture aspiring child lawyers, she spearheaded the establishment of law clubs at Oshwal Academy Mombasa, Shimo Latewa High School, Alidina High School, Sacred Heart High School. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our first chief guest speaker, Professor Sarah Murunga Kenyanjui. Karibu, Professor.
the SMC chair, Mr. Shah, and the other guest, Mr. Shah as well, the head of school, Miss Mildred, and Oswald team, teachers, parents, and the graduating class of 2024, year 11 and 13 graduates. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Great to hear your voices. As a mother of preteens and somebody who spends all her time with young adults, I have reluctantly accepted that there is a two-word letter, yo. And to the horror of my students, allow me to say, yo, you have made it. Congratulations. And just as we say that it takes a village to raise a child, it takes an Oswald community to raise a brilliant Oswald graduate. And congratulations, Team Oswald and the graduates' parents. It is not just the graduates who have worked, but it is all of us, so congratulations. What an honor to speak this afternoon. And as an academic who receives students every year at the university and watches them through their journey, I can authoritatively say that this is perhaps the most significant step. And without a shadow of doubt, I can tell you how a student will perform based on their high school foundation. And as an Oswald parent, and also as somebody who has interacted with students at your law club, I can again authoritatively say, I think you're ready for it. And again, without violating data protection laws, I can say that all the students that we have admitted at the University of Nairobi from Oswald Academy have been nothing but brilliant, all-rounded, excellent. Clap for yourselves, Oswald team. They have been outstanding. And so unless you are the exception, we don't expect any less of you. Your theme today, change and diversity, resonates with the all must succeed mantra. I must admit, when I first joined Oswald as a parent, I smiled when Miss Jacqueline said, all must succeed. And when I looked around, some of the parents who had been through the 844 system with me were also sort of having a smile on their faces. And I could tell why. As 844 graduates, we had been pushed to think it's all about academic excellence and you get it at any cost. And so when we had All Must Succeed, it was almost like, let's all chill and swim to the end together. But I have come to realize that this mantra is actually really important and is what produces excellent graduates as yourselves. And what it does is, no matter your weaknesses, your capabilities, your background, you all succeed, and you're here today. Congratulations once again. And as a part of what you also say about diversity, allow me just to tell a little story, because you're going out into the world. So when I got a scholarship to do a PhD in the UK, I was given a law class to teach. And so after, as all, you know, Kenyans, you for lack of an English word, you jichocha. You tell yourself, I'm going to do it, I'm going to be great. And so I went to class and I was sure I was going to do amazing. And the class was amazing. Students were participating. And a shout out to all those who participate in class. Year 11 and 13 graduates, did you participate in class? Shout out to all those who are participating in class. And so I had an amazing time. But at the end of the lecture, one student raised his hand and said, this was an amazing lecture, but I loved your accent. Which country are you from? Now you can imagine the shock and horror on my face that of all the things we have said this afternoon, your take home is that there is an African with an accent. I could have done two things. One is just say, you know, this is all about race and be all up in arms and defensive. But I could also pick this as a moment to show them the best of Africa. And I chose the latter. And I did show them the best of Africa, and I enjoyed the best of the Brits. And I did not have to change myself. So for those who are wondering, I did not have to practice how to say water instead of water. I said water throughout my stay, and I succeeded. So what am I saying? That as you go into the world, keep to what you have learned here at Oswald. I think it was Oyeke who said, be authentic. Please be authentic. enjoy who you are and be just yourself, even as you embrace diversity. And at a personal level, our country has experienced change. This week, we have seen Gen Z in their glory, haven't we? Amazing mobilization skills. I'm sure the parents here are just wondering, we didn't know they have it in them. Amazing mobilization. We could borrow that from them. And they came together for one cause. So we have seen change as a country, and change is inevitable. And for yourselves, you're about to experience change. When I ask my students what I should say, as part of participatory teaching, and they told me one of the things I have to tell you is that many of them did not realize how independent they would be. Now, I'm sure you're seated there and thinking how great it is not to have Mr. Julius and Miss Mildred on your back. But shock on you, the independence that you're about to experience can also just be overwhelming. And so one of the things they said, with the independence that comes your way, you are required to be responsible as well. I must admit, speaking to graduates after a host of speeches is no mean feat, because you've been told these things over and over again. And as I was seated there, part of what I was debating is perhaps to say, I agree with all that has been said, and I concur and have nothing useful to add. But I have one other useful thing to add. That as you go and experience change, there are a few tips my students said I must tell you. And the first tip is that you must seek help and mentorship when you're experiencing things that you are not sure of. That don't go and wallow in not knowing what to do. Seek help and mentorship. But the second thing that you must do is that you must embrace change. And I must end with a story, and the lawyers in the room will not be too amused about what I'm about to share. So a lot of us are digital migrants. You are digital natives, right? So for many of us, we first experienced computers at university. So during COVID, when we were asked to attend court online, we saw wonders. You know, we saw faces upside down, and even remembering to mute became a deliverable. We were that bad. And so when the judiciary said everything will go online, a lot of lawyers fought it. But here we are today. A lot of business is online. They had to embrace change. And so for you graduating classes, year 13 and 11, as you experience change, embrace it. Do not say, this is what we used to do. Embrace the change and learn what is needed of you. Allow me to digress just a little bit from the theme of change and diversity and say some final words. I implore you to live by Oswald's vision of you being responsible global citizens to make a contribution to society. You probably have heard this all the time, but I must say it. In the workplace today, the world is filled with selfish, narcissistic individuals, and you must choose to act in common good. So as you pursue academic qualifications, pursue just being a good, decent human beings. Congratulations once again. Maya Angelou said, as I conclude, that nothing can dim the light which shines from within. You have begun to shine, of course, because the Oswald team, your families and yourselves have lit a light in you. For you to keep shining though, keep doing what you do best, and when you do, nothing will dim your light. I thank you.
Let me tell you a story of when I last met Miss Sarah Kenyao at an event involving law. I heard she was referred to as a doctor, so I thought to myself, she's a professor, a lawyer, and a doctor. My, that's quite the woman. She does it all. So I asked her about it, and it turns out she is a professor, lawyer, and a doctor, but a doctor of law, not medicine.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege once again to welcome our distinguished second Chief Guest Speaker, Mr. General Dilip Kumar Shah, an extreme alumnus of Oswal Academy, Mombasa. After completing his secondary education, he pursued a Master's of Engineering in Material Science at the University of Manchester, graduating in 2001. During his academic journey, he gained valuable experience working as an intern at Pirelli Cables Technology Center in Wrexham, UK, during the year 2000 and 2001. Following his studies, he joined his family businesses, Umoja Shoe and Mzuri Sweets, where he had been contributing significantly ever since. Over the years, he has managed various departments within the company, including purchasing, imports, engineering, and product development, showcasing his versatility and dedication to excellence. In addition to his professional achievements, he has been an active member of the Kenya Association of Manufacturers, CAM, Coast Chapter. He served as a committee member from 2004 to 2023 and was the chairman of Coast Chapter from 2016 to 2018. Furthermore, he has been serving on the managing committee of OERB from 2022 to 2024. His journey from a dedicated student at Oswal Academy, Mombasa, to a successful professional and community leader is truly inspiring. We are privileged to have him share his experience and insights with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, join me in welcoming our second chief guest speaker, Mr. Jinal Dilip Kumar Shah. Welcome, sir.
The class of 2024, the graduates of year 11 and year 13, the parents, teachers, the headmistress, Miss Mildred, and my co-guest speaker, Professor Kinyanjui, not to forget the chairman of the SMC, Mr. Tejul Gulabchan Shah. Good afternoon. As you've just heard, I was a student or an alumnus of Oswal Academy, but the school that I studied in was a far cry from the Oswal Academy of today. It was not on this particular piece of land. It was on the island, just past the bridge, on a piece of land probably 1/10 of this size. We did not have, I'm sorry, I'm going to sound like a dad, but yeah, I'll tell you. We did not have a swimming pool. We did not have a hall like this. We did not have a music center. And that brings me to talk about change. Something happened, change happened, and over the years, and we have a school like this, like Oswal Academy, Mombasa. It is very, it means a lot to me to be speaking here today. Firstly, because I was a student here. My children studied here. My wife was working here. And my family laid the foundation stone of this very school in, I think it was 1997 or something like that. So what is change? we've been told your theme today is embracing change and diversity. What is change? I looked it up on Google. I don't use dictionaries anymore. Change is an act or process through which something becomes different. Change is inevitable, but it is our ability to anticipate, envision, and adapt to change that makes us resilient and successful. So I think we just touched on how Oshwal Academy has changed. A lot has changed about Oshwal Academy, except for one thing, Mr. Geddy, he's still there. Which is a good thing. He was my teacher. He was teaching me physics. I'm going to touch on a few ideas of change and a few examples of the way things have changed for me. When I was growing up, I think when I was 5 or 6 years old, I remember my uncle at home, who was a teenager then, playing music on a record, you know, a black. And soon after, these records had been around for 40 odd years. And very soon after, in the late 80s, there were cassette tapes, which were there for another 20 odd years. And then the CDs came, which lasted for 10 years. And this sort of demonstrates to us the rapid change at which, the rate of change at which this world is moving. Records were there for 40 years, cassette tapes came and stayed for 20 years, CDs 10 years, and now we're listening to music on Spotify. Some more examples of change where there were some companies that did not adapt to change. However, when things changed, smartphones came out, Android systems came in, Nokia refused to join the change which was coming in, and they are almost gone now. Not relevant as a brand anymore. Another one was a video rental service, very big in the US and the UK. It was called Block. Age had come, the internet age had come. They did not see Netflix creeping up from behind. That does not exist anymore. So these are examples of where if you do not keep up with the rate of change, if you do not change, you will be a dinosaur, you will be extinct. I'll give you an example of some places which successfully adapted to change. which is not the Gen Z changing, going on TikTok, but climate change. The significant change happening at breakneck speed is climate change. The Earth is under immense stress from pollution, global warming, and other environmental issues. It is simply due they will drown. The Amazon forest shall degrade into a dry savanna. By 2050s, the coral reefs around the world will die, and the fish population shall crash. So, I urge you to change your habits, and I urge the parents to change their habits. Simple things like reusing water bottles, minimizing your plastic use, travel less. There is really no need to travel to the Maldives when Dian is just at our doorstep. Reject fast fashion. Learn to repair things rather than buy new. In your future careers, be mindful of your carbon footprint and always strive to reduce it. Climate change is real and the effects are present for all of us to see. That's a lot about change. Let's talk about diversity. Again, I looked up on Google, what is diversity? Diversity, in our context, diversity is the practice of including people from a range of different social and ethnic backgrounds, genders, sexual orientations, and more. Embracing diversity means recognizing the value of different perspectives and experiences. Let me tell you something. In the Oshwal that I was, everybody looked like me and talked like me, and it sounded a little like aveche, javeche, khauche, auche, jauche, something like that. As soon as I finished school, diversity can also be related to change. When I was growing up, diversity was not a buzzword. It's a new word I've encountered over the last 10 years. Why was this the case? In the past, people from different ethnic backgrounds lived in separate regions, making diversity less relevant. Today, the world is interconnected, and embracing diversity is crucial. When I left school in 1997, most of my friends were similar to me. Arriving at university in the UK, in Manchester, I encountered a melting pot of cultures. Caribbeans, British, Chinese, Vietnamese, Indian, Kenyan, Iranian, Bangladeshi, Pakistani, and more. Adapting to this diverse environment was challenging, but incredibly enriching. It taught me how to respect the viewpoints of very many different cultures. Societies that embrace diversity thrive. Consider the United States. They elected an African American president whose father was a Kenyan, none other than Barack Obama. And the UK, which has a British Indian Prime Minister whose father was a Ugandan Indian, Rishi Sunak. These examples show the power of diversity. As you step into the future to embrace both change and diversity, these principles will guide you in building a more inclusive, adaptable, and innovative world. Congratulations to the graduating class. The future is yours to shape. Thank you.
fun fact, Mr. Jinal holds a great interest in movies, reading, scuba diving, and cycling.
What a gentleman. The list goes on and on. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Mr. Jinal Dilip Kumar Shah.
And now introduce.
We kindly request Mr. Getty to do us the honors and present the certificates to the graduating classes of 2024.
For those of you who don't know, Mr. Getty also is referred to as Papa Ji.
That's our supplier, guys.
He always gives us our daily supply of fresh and tasty mahamris and viazis. As Mr. Getty makes his way, parents, teachers, and students, the most sensational moment in this graduation and the class everyone has ultimately been expecting is finally here. The coming students have victoriously and honorably completed the IGCSE level. We'll first be starting with the 11s. So you can stand in the middle. Okay? Stand in the middle and now, for your 11 class, first up we have Alia Hasnain Nurani.
Abdul Hamid Mohammed Zahir Baga.
Aditya Vishal Shah.
Amani George Wairi.
Amor Don Nalo.
Andrew Okoth.
Arwa Imran Shahid.
Asmahan Abubakar Muni.
Atia Muhammad Zahir Baga.
Bahja Ahmed Mubarak.
Brel Indigo Suero.
Clara Maya Tele.
Thank you, Mr. Getty. You can now have your seat.
Can we please have now Mrs. Kajal Shah to present the rest of the certificates?
Next we have Deborah Kavugo Kiro.
Disha Bipin Chandra Rathod.
Emma Wambui Miano.
Hafsa Abubakar Omar Mohammed.
Hana J. Rashid.
Hana Muhammad Anwar Abbas.
Howie Jason Ngonga.
Here Hitesh Pandya.
Iman Salim Bayusuf.
Kai Janal Shah. Thank you, Ms. Kajal. You may now take your seats.
I would like to call upon Mrs. Tejul to award the next certificates. Kevin Gichuki Karabai.
Christian Sol Pereira.
Laret Chirap Korir.
Mahek Naushad Anwarali.
Maliha Sajadali Amirali Jaffer.
Malin Mioma Ambura.
Moshe Mosi Ikunda Mtango.
Nishi Rakesh Shavya.
Rawia Saeed Abdullah Salem Al-Arsi.
Rhea Tanil Shah. Thank you, Mrs. Tajul. You may now take your seat.
Next up, I would like to request Professor Sarah to come up to the stage to award some certificates. Ryan Jimmy Askar.
Riyad Abubakar Bana.
Saz Shah.
Sophie Chao Manyai.
Suhail Muhammad Abdi Wahab.
Sumaya Muhammad Aiden.
Tatiana Caroline Manyala.
Veer Anand Bagani.
Veer Senik.
Zara Anjarwala. Congratulations, Year 11s. Now we will be moving on to the Year 13 class.
Thank you, Miss Sarah, or should I say, Dr. Sarah, you have earned your seat. Next up, we'll be moving on to the Year 13 class. I would first like to invite Mr. Tejul to the stage to award the next certificates for the Year 13 class. Can we have a round of applause for our SMC chairman as he makes his way up to the stage? First up, I would like to call up Aditya Manisha, whose course he'll be studying ACCA.
Afra Duhukire Babir Mpata. Afra will be studying Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery in University of Nairobi.
Archit Manisha. The course he'll be studying is ACCA.
Courtney Hera Oyeke. Courtney will be studying Neuroscience and BSc in Aston University.
Dhirav Kilan Kumar Shah. He'll be attending the University of Leeds Firm Choice, and the course he'll be studying is economics.
Diva Tajul Shah. Diva will be studying speech and language therapy in the University of Essex.
Hima Haresh Palan. She'll be studying at Cardiff University Form Choice, and the course she'll be taking being a Bachelor of Medicine and a Bachelor of Surgery.
Kush Sanjay Mohanlal Patel. He will be studying at Durham University studying computer science.
Manav Akash Devani. He'll be attending Durham University Firm Choice and will be studying law.
Nida Nasser Al-Mahrouki. Nida will be studying the Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery in Queen's University, Belfast.
Ryan Said Tahir Sheikh Said. She'll be studying at Cardiff University and will be taking finance. Thank you, Mr. Tejul. You may now have your seat.
Could we please kindly now have Mr. Janal Shah for the next certificate? Rima Jimmy Ibrahim Askar. Rima will be studying data science in the University College London.
Samuel Kasimwe Panga. He'll be attending the University of Bristol and will be studying medicine.
Shreyas Sanjay Dodia. He will be studying software engineering in the United States International University.
Suki Winifred Nyambura Gikandi. She'll be attending the Hague University of Applied Sciences and will be studying international and European law.
Tane Hilesh Shah. Tane will be studying computer science in the University of Nottingham.
Trevor Kasango Maswimi. He'll be going to the University of Reading and will be studying the Bachelor's in Agricultural, Business and Management.
Uzma Sheikh. She'll be studying Bachelor's of Arts in Biology in the Boston University.
Vatsal Anisha. He'll be studying in the University of the London School of Economics Firm Choice and he'll be studying accounting and finance.
Viraj Amit Shah. He'll be studying accounting and finance.
And last but not least, we have Vaibhav Kakodi Parambat. He'll be going to the Middlesex University in Dubai and will be studying accounting and finance. I've seen a lot of people who are interested in accounting, finance, and law. So if things go south, I know who to contact.
Thank you, Mr. Tejul. Next, I would like to invite the head of school, Miss Mildred, to come forward to perform a very important task, the turning of the tassel.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause to the newly graduates in town. And now, by the powers vested in me by the Oshol Education and Relief Board, may I ask you to turn your tassels to the left. Let's clap for them. And on the count of 3, we will throw them up. 3, 2, clap for them, please. 1, let's go. Congratulations, congratulations to the newly graduates in town. God bless you.
If you all thought that the certificate presentation was the best part of this graduation, let me tell you, you're mistaken. For it is the cake cutting that is the star of this show, at least in my opinion. I am not sure if I'm allowed to say this, but I heard there will be handouts towards the end. So stay tuned because I know I will. I now call upon Ms. Fenny, Mr. Nicodemus, and Mr. Getty to assist our graduates with the cutting of the cake. And if need be, I'm always on the side.
And can we please have the 11 class on stage to cut the cake? And can we please have Mr. Brian joining them as well?
I encourage all of you guys to gather together and savor these few moments you have on this momentous occasion. It's not always that you graduate.
Congratulations, no more tribulation. I bring you good news where you cannot refuse. Oh Lord, I told you with Christ say you can never lose. Oh God, woman, I beg you give me your attention. Very, very soon you will share your testimony. One by one you will tell your testimony. Bigger than money, we say sweeter than honey.
Congratulations, you're in the glory of God. Congratulations, He has done it for you. And you'll come back.
On the count of 1, 2, 3, can we cut the cake? Thank you, Year 11s. Thank you. Year 11s, you may all now take your seats. You guys don't want to leave the cake? Okay.
Tell it to one, you ain't go tell it to all. Sit down on the rhythm like a king on a throne. All I put you boy alongside the day. Two and we together in a celebration.
I have a message for you.
Let's save us time.
Who can battle with the Lord?
Thank you, year 11s. Let's save on time. Thank you, year 11s.
Through many years, in many ways, I have seen His faithfulness ever and ever. Yeah. Congratulations, I have seen the glory.
And now, the teens, you have your chance. Please make your way up to the stage. Can Mr. Geddy and Mr. Bakari please come on stage for the cake cutting? Can Mr. Bakari please come on stage for the cake cutting?
Time for jubilation. Congratulations. No more tribulation. I bring you good news where you cannot refuse. Hold on. I told you with Christ.
Yeah, the teens, you can all gather around the cake. It won't bite, trust me.
Woman, I beg you, give me your attention. Very, very soon you will share your testimony. One by one you will tell your testimony. Bigger than money, we say sweeter than honey.
Congratulations, you've seen the glory of God. Congratulations, He has done it for you. And you'll come back with a new song to
Yes,
sing.
the teens, are you ready? On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. You can cut the cake.
Congratulations, see what the Lord has done for you. Congratulations.
Thank you, yeah, the teens. Okay.
Them say that I can never be all that I see. I've seen that.
Manav, I like that idea, savoring the moment. That's going to be one of the best selfies in your camera roll, I suppose. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, yeah, the teens.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is where me, Imran and I sign off. I hand over the mic to Ms. Archie to give the vote of thanks.
It's been an honor and pleasure, everyone.
With a new song to sing, my God is good. Yes, I will come again with a new song of praise. My God is good. Congratulations. See what the Lord has done for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, faculty, parents, and fellow graduates, good afternoon. On behalf of the graduating class, it is my honor and privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on this momentous occasion. While thanking the Almighty for His countless blessings, I am here to spell out words of thanks to all those who made this graduation a sweet memory to carry home. First and foremost, I take this opportunity to convey our deepest appreciation to the Oshawa Education and Relief Board, without whom this event would never have happened. To our chief guest speakers, Professor Sarah Kinyanjui and Mr. Jinal Dilip Kumar Shah, thank you for sharing your words of wisdom and inspiration. Your achievements and insights have motivated us to dream bigger and strive harder. Your presence here today has made our graduation ceremony even more special. A round of applause for our guest speakers. Our heartfelt gratitude to the Senior Management Committee of Mombasa, headed by Mr. Tejul Gulabchand Shah, for their continuous and dedicated support in ensuring that the school programs run flawlessly. To capture it effectively, you are all always a phone call away. On behalf of the school, a special gratitude goes to our very able School Management Committee Chairman, Mr. Tejul Gulabchand Shah, for taking his precious time out of his busy schedule and consenting to honor this occasion. He has been extremely supportive of the school. His straightforward approach and action have not gone unnoticed. Mr. Chairman, your leadership is truly incomparable and beyond reproach. For that, he deserves a huge hand clap from all of us. We extend our deepest gratitude to our esteemed head of school, Ms. Mildred, whose visionary leadership and unwavering commitment to excellence have been the guiding light for us all. Your encouragement and support have shaped our journey and prepared us to step into the future with confidence. To our dear parents, thank you for the sacrifices that you've had to make in order to get your children through OAM. You took on the role of teachers and pushed your children to excel and to put everything they could into their schoolwork, leading them to give their best effort. As a school, we will be forever grateful for finding time to attend the KIT and AP meetings as well as other functions. And to top it well, you have also had to drop all your engagements to grace this occasion. Thank you and God bless you. To all the teachers, the joy of any teacher is to see their students excel in life, and this graduation is the first step towards success. To all our dedicated teachers from kindergarten, where the journey began to learn to read and write and hold a pencil, onto junior school, where the learning gets complex, and finally to the senior school. You have been their backbone. Your passion for teaching and your patience in nurturing their minds have left an indelible mark in their lives. Thank you for challenging and inspiring them and believing in their potential. You have not only imparted knowledge, but also instilled values that will guide them throughout their lives. With deep sense of appreciation, we cannot forget the efforts of all our dear teachers from the Learning Support and Careers Department. Your days of hard work, valuable contribution, guidance and encouragement did bear much fruit today. We thank you wholeheartedly for your stewardship. Next in list is the organizing committee under the able hands of Ms. Nida Malik, who worked diligently to ensure that today's event went on smoothly. On that note, Nida, the photo booth looks beautiful. God bless you all. I must extend a deep sense of appreciation to the non-teaching staff, the admin and support staff. Thank you for your involvement and willingness to take on the completion of tasks beyond your comfort zones. We cannot forget to thank the following service providers: Mila Occasions for the stage decorations and flower arrangements. You added color and festivity to this event. Beamlink for the photography, videography and PA system. Thank you for capturing these special moments. Cafe Mocha for the cakes. Santec Limited for the year 13 gifts. DCK Vora and Company Limited for the year 11 gifts. And Gosrani Printers Limited for the branded folders. And finally, to our esteemed guests, the graduates without whom we could not be here today. As you open a new chapter in your life, remember the end of senior school is just the beginning of the next step. Today is just the first of many great accomplishments that you will achieve in your lives. May your dreams take you to the highest of your hopes, to the windows of opportunities, and to places your hearts yearn for. We know that success is not a destination, but a journey, and victory belongs to the most persevering. I once again take this chance to thank each and everyone present here for your commitment and cooperation towards the building of this great institution of learning. May God continue to bless us all. Thank you. We may now proceed for refreshments and photo shoot.